This pod call takes place right after George made the Jamie voicemail public. Many of you may have not seen that video, so I'm just going to play it now so the call makes sense.
All right. I'm going to play something that, a message. This message, there are several messages that I have, and I'm not going to worry about playing a whole bunch of them, but this is to counter anything that has been said. This message is an original message that was given to me, and I'm going to play it. It's going to counter anything, any false narrative. In this message, it's going to be a message of a woman that I cared about named Jamie. A woman that I cared about named Jamie. And she's going to pretty much say how she really feels about me. And this is going to counter any little thing that's ever been said. So, two can play that game. Here's the message from Jamie saying how she really feels about me.
Really don't want this to happen like this. I don't want it like this. I need to talk to you really badly. And, I didn't expect for you to handle this this way. I just didn't. I don't know what else to say. Please. Oh my God, please call me. Please call me. Everything is gone to absolute shit so fast, and you're the only one that I can trust, and I'm really scared, and I really need you to call me.
Now, I'm going to say something else. Any documentary or any video that's done about her by anybody, you will be barking up a wrong tree. If anybody plans to do any documentary about her, all right, or do any kind of movie about her, you're going to be barking up a tree that you don't want to be barking. Okay? Because I'm going to do something about that. Something that was been dropped and something that's been told. See, the woman cared about me, and she said that I was the only one that she trusted. The woman cared deeply about me, and that message right there that she had left, that I was the only one that she can trust. So, I think that says enough. And I mean what I say when I say that if anything, any movie or documentary that gets displayed in Hollywood, I'm going to knock it down. That will be my cash cow. If you all put up anything, a movie or documentary that you're working on, because I already know about it, I will knock it down. Best believe that.
As you can hear, that voicemail proved absolutely nothing. Jamie sounded fucked up, and all she said is she can trust George. Nothing about love, caring, or being in a relationship. Big time fail. Anyway, here's the call for this week.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm kind of
in-
under the weather, so I want to go ahead and just because can't be long tonight because I'm kind of like got a migraine. But I wanted to talk to you though briefly about what you gathered. They've been emailing the fuck out of me all day.
Okay, I was going to ask you what's been going on all day. Like, update me.
They've been emailing me, even Miranda, saying she's on there saying that she thinks I have cancer, which is crazy.
Wait, what?
Miranda is telling the trolls that she thinks I have cancer.
Cancer? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then the other anonymous said that I made a bad move by dropping that video. So
What did he
Can't
say?
win either way.
What did he say exactly?
He said it doesn't put you in a good light, and you can't even understand what she's saying. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
When
I
and
was
all
gonna
that.
tell you about that. I sent that to my lawyer, and me and him were
You can see,
making we were
yeah.
making out what she was saying. Like we were, because he could barely hear it, and I could barely hear it. But it
She was
sounded
talking
like
about
she
her
was saying,
anti-seizure medicine. She was
"Huh?
she was she was talking about her anti-seizure medicine. I think she was saying, and then you could hear, and then for the most part, you could hear her say what she's. I mean, you could hear her say,
That's what I was
that.
saying." She was saying that she like you're an important person to her. She was like begging you,
Yeah.
you know, we can make it
Begging me.
out.
No, she said, I need to talk to you, please, please. I need to talk to you, and because we got into like a little argument that night, and then she was trying to call me, and she was telling me that I'm the only one she could trust.
Oh,
I'm the only one she could
that's
trust.
what I thought the voicemail was gonna say. That she was like professing her love for you, and
No, no, no. I'm the only one. Well, no, I'm the only one that she could trust. That thing was pretty much on target.
you said that she was saying how much she cared about you,
It
and
said how much she said point blank how much I'm the only one she can trust at this point, and
yeah,
she needs me to call her really bad. She needs to, she in so many words that she needs to talk to me. I'm the only one she trusts. It hit home,
oh
and
yeah,
I don't.
I'm sure.
So,
I know when you got that message, you were like, you could hear it in her voice.
yeah, and then you could. There's a part where you can't understand because she was kind of, she was a little bit, spacey there. She was talking about her anti-seizure medicine. She was concerned about that. I remember you could that one little part you couldn't hear, but the rest of it was fine.
Okay,
But
because
the other,
this is the first actual piece of evidence that has her linked to you, and it seems very positive.
yeah, yeah, they can't handle it now. They're changing. They're changing they're changing the narrative, saying that she was doped up or something like that, or it's a fake message, or all that shit. Either she's doped up or it's a fake message, but it's not. But she's all right when they're playing the narrative that they want.
Yeah, it seems like everyone was saying she was high. Dr. Amir made a video already,
Fuck him.
and they were um,
Fuck
apparently,
him.
from what I saw, they were mocking you for being a hypocrite, for calling out Angela for saving voicemails or something.
Well, it's one thing to have a previous boyfriend to hold on to a message,
Yeah.
but for another woman to hold on to the message to be vindictive, that's a big difference. It's for me to hold on to them. It's a little bit different because she and I were, for a previous boyfriend or previous person that was close to her to hold on to them, and there was only one message compared to all these messages that she's got 5 years later. So yeah, they're reaching. They're really reaching.
So
But
you guys were a couple?
we were dating for a short time. Yeah.
No, because you said boyfriend, so I'm just trying to make sure I have
Well,
the
yeah.
story right.
Girl, yeah. I mean, if you want to, I mean, she was messing around with the old man too. But
So you weren't her boyfriend. You guys were
we
friends with
were.
benefits.
I mean, let's put it this way: we were sharing a bed together. We were screwing like rabbits. So I don't know how you want to.
Okay, well,
What else?
I just want to be
Yeah.
clear when I talk to my lawyer about this,
Yeah.
the
I mean,
nature
we
of your
were.
relationship.
It wasn't. It was a six. Okay. let me. Okay. When I first met her, she said, "I am not. I mean, it's complicated." She told me that she was previously raped before by someone else when she was on the street. That Orlando took her in. She's thankful for Orlando helping her out and all that. She's kind of not at that point where you can be involved with somebody at that time. She says she'll, that she'll get to know me and play it out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then she was, and she did first. Then she said, well, I'm not, I can't do this because Orlando and all that. And then finally, when she came, 8 months, when she came back into my world, she was willing to be with me.
So just so I'm clear, I'm not going to try to interrupt you. I just want to make sure it's clear. You guys first met it didn't work out because she was with Orlando, and then you were like, okay, cool, you do your thing,
Well, she
I'll
was
do
with
my
Orlando,
thing.
but no. We were very close. We were not screwing at the beginning.
But you guys were friends.
At first.
Okay, at first, okay.
And then, she was with, and then she was with him, and then I fondled her, and she was not pushing away, but she told me, look, I can't. So we're going to get into something that, anyway, read the book, man. Read the book. It's all in there. And she just said to me point blank, she can't get in, don't want to get too involved. She's complicated. And then, it was, she was drawn to me, and I grew on her. My persona grew on her. I helped her out. Paid for her medical expenses, and gave her rides. We went out to dinner a lot of times. Going out to dinner, bought her some clothes.
Yeah.
It kind of grew into that, and then, then that, when that old man, when she got that restraining order came out of left field, we got into an argument. The old man gave her an ultimatum, and then finally, she said, "Look," she said, "I made a dreadful mistake. I didn't show up. That should have meant something to you." I said, "Well, yeah, but you put me through hell. I spent $1,000 to try to over nothing." She was, out of her gourd at the time. Out of her gourd. Then finally, there was a couple months where we weren't talking, and then out of the clear blue sky, she calls me. She said, "George, I need you." And I said, "I hope you mean it, Anita." And I picked her up, and then we hung out, and then she moved in.
Okay.
She had some of her stuff at some other guy's house, so we put it all in the van, and we used her bed as the guest bed, and then finally got her to get in my bed, and we fucked like rabbits. I don't know how else to say it. And if you want to physically say, "Oh, and now you are Mr. and Mrs., or you are officially boyfriend and girlfriend."
Yeah.
She did not put...
The thing is, I don't know if you guys actually had that conversation, so I'm trying to make it clear. You know what I mean? So if they put you on the stand and they say, "Well, were you guys together?" We have a clear understanding of what the relationship was.
Well, I'll say read the book.
We can't really say that in a courtroom.
I just know, but it's not like that. That is not. Yeah, that's.
Well, here's how we can narrow it down. You guys were lovers.
The second go around, it was more than it was more.
Yeah, you guys.
First go around, we're beginning to get to know each other. We had quirks, and and then, yeah. But I thought that, but that's not. The issue is what he's trying to do. It's not. He's trying to do all this crap and trying to make threats and all that. So that's the main thing. This other stuff is stuff that that happened. But I'm not understanding how that has anything to do with what he's doing by making threats and trying to make threats about my dad's gravesite and all that.
Yeah. Here's the crazy thing. I've heard from everybody. I've now seen what everybody said and saying. I haven't heard anything from Tony.
Well, he's using sock accounts is what he's doing.
I don't think so. I think you cracked that nut. I haven't seen him post anything. I haven't seen him say anything. Since when you called me and told me y'all talked, he hasn't said shit.
Well, his wife is saying shit.
I don't know about what she's saying, but he hasn't said a fucking word.
Well, she's saying I've got cancer. I don't know where I wanted to say something, but someone told me don't do it.
All right, I do know one thing. I have a note from my lawyer. I was under the impression that she was declaring for her love for you in this voicemail that she left, and how I was under that impression.
It was too. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. No, it was.
This didn't turn out. You've caused some major damage, as I sent to you via email earlier. But I put myself at risk for this fucking voicemail. I thought it was more, but
Well,
I'm not
yeah,
mad at
the voicemail said that I'm the only one she could trust.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a way? Because you said that was on your
Yeah, no,
tablet.
that's you might. Yeah, I said that she's the only that said that that I'm the only one that she said that I'm the only one that she can trust.
Okay.
And she said that at this point she doesn't want to lose that. She really needs to me to call, and she's scared. That's pretty on target.
Yeah. Is there a way you can get that audio to me so we can get it cleared?
Yeah, well, that's all that yeah,
No,
you can take
no.
it off of my.
My lawyer wants to give it to an audio engineer to clear it up so it's heard clearer.
Okay.
To get rid of the background noise and to compress her voice, because we were trying to make out what she was saying. We heard the trust part. We heard that she was calling. You can tell by the inflection in her voice that she needed you.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be fucking aces.
Well, it's already has a home run.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a slam dunk.
Oh yeah, it's aces for what we have in store for these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but this other anonymous told me that was a mistake for me to do that. I said, well, I don't see. I mean, it's might have been, but I don't see why. I mean, I don't see how it is because I mean, I didn't want to release it because of personal reasons, but
yeah.
I released it because just to prove So this other anonymous said, well, they're laughing at you. Another anonymous said they're thinking that it's all a joke and all that.
But I mean, that's what they've done with everything you do.
Well,
I mean, isn't that true? Every time you put a video up, whether it be your show, whether it be something you're doing karaoke, whether it's an old Gorgeous George show, they're gonna make fun of it.
an old show. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. Yeah, we're not.
That's just what they do. I think this is perfect because it does show that she cared about you. Like it does.
Yeah.
Like I said, I believed your story about her when you the second thing, I think it was the first day we talked.
Yeah, I mean, I have no reason.
And the more we've talked about it, I'm a believer, 100%.
It goes against their narrative, so they don't know what to say. It goes against
Exactly.
their narrative, they don't know what to say. Now, I can send you the audio again.
Yeah, I just want you to send it to me, and I'm gonna forward it to him so he can send it to an audio engineer to clear it up. That's essentially it.
Okay.
But
Well,
did you get
the
the
email?
Yeah, just send it to my Podrick email. Did you see what I sent you earlier via email?
What he was talking about he's going to put someone else in the cage with me and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he is not happy.
No, that's tough shit, isn't it?
But did you see the other fucking inner circle?
They all
how quickly they all fell in line.
They said, "Oh well, we don't want to see you upset or whatever." That's what. Once you upset, that's the that Jason Foot guy that is Hamish, and then the other one,
Mark.
So
Mark Rebilliot, yeah.
Mark, Mark Rebilliot said, he fell in line there too. So yeah, so they all fell in line.
And Marty's got stroke, bro. I'm telling you, and the threat of you will join that fat fucking zoo because he's checking electronics. The beautiful thing about it is that I know him. I was his assistant for so long. The phone I am calling you from is not connected to anything he knows about.
Okay. He can't get into my phone, can he?
No, I don't think so. No.
Get into my phone to try some shit. No.
But before he shut down the room, so he can initiate Operation Titanic, there was something about a room 106. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
God damn that motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what is that?
That's what? God damn him. Motherfucker. I don't believe this. He would. God. I had this conversation.
Wait, what happened?
Okay. He told me that he thought that he was on the phone with his friend Phil. And then he misdialed and got Tony. And then Tony had told him what are you up to? And what are you trying to threaten me? He said, oh, no, I misdialed. And then, oh, my God. Oh, my fucking
I told you that. Oh, my. See, this is why I don't want nothing to do with Watt.
And he's a son.
This is why I want nothing
I
to do
don't
with
believe,
Watt.
I can't believe this. He said, dude, brother, he said, man, I'm sorry, man. He said, I'm sorry, man. He kept saying, I'm sorry. I said, okay, you're fine. But what do you do? You know, he said, yeah. And he said, I know. And God damn him. I mean, it just, here we go again. God damn him.
What is 106? I have no fucking
That's
idea.
the room I was staying in.
Oh. Oh.
You mother. Fuck. So
I don't know what else was said. I just saw that all I saw was the last thing that Marty posted before the room was shut down was in room 106. That's all I saw. So I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
They must be on either his phone or my phone. They've got his phone, his new number. I know that. Oh, that's right. Anonymous told me that they got Watt's new number. How they got it, but he told me that he misdialed and spoke to that bitch.
But how did he have Tony's number in his new phone?
I don't know that. Don't know.
Makes you think, doesn't it, George? That's why I told you I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want him to know about me. I don't want him part of this.
Well, no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about you. So don't know.
Yeah, he will have me fucking initiating my fucking protocols, and I don't want to do that.
No, I'm just godsmacked. I'm godsmacked, or the fucking like. Are you fucking kidding me? And we just had this. I just had this conversation with him early this morning. I said, do not. He said, oh well, and then I saw a text of West End Drive where he was walking. I said, I have a troll using an account called West End Drive, where you said that you were at. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know. He said. I said, well, he was like puzzled by that. I said, what the fuck are you doing? He said, I didn't do anything. I said, you sure? He said, yeah, I made a mistake. I misdialed, and I told him I didn't, and I hung up the phone.
Wait, which hotel were you at?
I'm at the Candlewood where I used to stay at.
Oh, the Candlewoods. Okay.
Where I used to stay at, yeah.
Jeez.
But I don't know.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me look. Let me see if I can go into one of the other rooms. See if they're talking.
I don't need any more fucking complications. I think I'm just gonna have to tell him, dude. You're a lot. I mean, I feel bad for him. But if he's gonna fuck me over again, then he can. No, he's a liability.
Oh wait.
What's that?
It didn't come from Watt.
Where did it come from?
I'm trying to read right now. What the fuck?
It didn't come from what?
No.
Okay.
It came from the motel. Does Marty have fucking people still at Candlewood?
Well, I don't know how they would know that. No, how they would know that. I haven't been in there for a long time. I haven't stayed there in a long time, so I don't know how the hell they would know that.
This is our contact at the hotel. Oh, it wasn't Watt. It was somebody at the hotel.
I hope to hell. Well, how would they even know that I was there?
I'm trying to find out now, but yeah, it wasn't Watt. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, how the hell would they know I was even there? I haven't been there in a long time. That's what I don't understand. Was they got like a humming device or a drone lingering around inside the damn hotel? And And how do they do that? I mean, they get a drone lingering in a hotel for that amount of time. I mean, how is that even possible?
Well, I told you that Jay Smith. They were on you now.
Yeah, they're not. There's no tracker on this car, so I don't know how they're
I don't
doing.
think it's. I don't think it's a tracker on your car.
No tracker on this car, so I don't know how they're doing it. It's got to be the phone.
Oh Jesus!
Huh?
Did you? You said you were going to change your number, right?
Well, I changed it last year.
No, you recently you said you were going to change it because you were
Yeah,
asking me about cricket. I think you need to do that. I think you need to do that.
but they're going to get it again, right?
I think that's how they're pinging you.
Huh?
Okay, so what they did was they essentially have a hacker who copies your number onto a SIM card and puts it in another phone. And what it do, they'll trace that number and see what cell phone towers it pings at. That's how they're able to track you.
So if I put the phone on airplane mode, then they can't do that.
It won't matter if you put it on airplane mode. They're tracking the number, not the actual
What if
device.
What if I turn it off?
Even if you turn it, well, if you turn it off, of course, they will. But anytime you cut that phone on, they're gonna know where you are. That's why you need to change that number.
Son of a bitch. But they're going to get it again.
How are they gonna get it? You ain't gonna get it from me because I sure as fucking give it to them.
You remember I recently changed my number back in September.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know how they get your number.
The airplane mode is not going to work.
Nope.
If I turn the phone off, then they. If the phone is turned off, then they can't. Then they can't do anything.
No, but anytime you cut it on, they're gonna know. It's just immediately gonna ping, because it has to find out where the phone is located to get updates like the time, the date, and the area, as well as like the weather.
So
it immediately is gonna ping.
So once I dropped the video, then they did that. Once I dropped the video I did last night, in the wee hours of the morning, then they turned on then they did the track.
I don't know I don't even know if they've already if they knew. I have no idea. Because again, that would be something in the Richmond group would know, and I'm not in that group.
Well, I'm just surmising that's how they probably did it.
It's a possibility, but I think I think they duplicated your number onto a SIM card, and it's pinging. They immediately track the number, then cut off that phone that they duplicated, and then since yours is already active, it'll immediately track yours because it has the same number.
How's that even legal?
It's not legal.
Okay. Well, we have another thing that we can.
This is big, yeah.
Dude,
holy shit.
What's going on now?
No, I'm just my mind is just blown. Like Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to, I have somebody that I spoke to that is concerned about me, and they told me that I need to just get the fuck out of Richmond. And this is where I'm from. I'm not leaving. No, this is where I'm from. Get the fuck out of Richmond. For temporary, just leave for about a year. Would that make a difference?
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't do that with Sherry, to be quite honest with you. I thought you were going to do it. I think it's going to be hard to do it in a new area, but I think you do. I think you need that. I think you're holding on to Richmond.
Well, it's what's familiar.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm not going to be I'm not going to let terrorists tell me what give it to a terrorist.
Well, truthfully, that's exactly what they'll be doing for you. They'll be driving you out of town. So if you can hold on for like another 5 months, I think 5 months until your birthday, 6 months.
Yeah. Well, it's just I don't know. Yeah. So I guess I have to change it again, but then put it under a different name.
Um, I mean, you can, but again, I don't even know how they track your number to begin with, or how they even get your number.
Uh, I don't know either. I got somebody calling me. All right, that's right. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm just going. If I'm not dashing, I got to turn the phone off. I can't watch videos. I can't. If I'm not dashing, the phone's got to be turned off. That's what I have to do. I have to get another phone. See,
I mean, like I said, you can get
a burner, I guess.
I mean, you can get another number. Because you said you have Verizon, right?
No, I've got T-Mobile.
Well, T-Mobile, they should be able to give you a number for free. Like that should be nothing.
Yeah, but then I just changed it. Change it again, they'll get it again. I probably need to get out of T-Mobile. Either go to AT&T, Cricket, or back to Verizon, and then work it that way and put it under. And I guess I have to put it under a company's name. Make up a company's name. That way they're not, they don't know it's me. Or get a burner number.
I'll consult my lawyer about this.
Is your lawyer? Well, I mean, I'm not. So your lawyer does he know? Does he know who I am, or does he?
He's aware. He's aware of what's going on. Yeah. Like I said,
Okay.
During the beginning of this, I explained everything. When I decided to betray the goons, I explained the whole thing to cover my ass.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So he was. So anyway, he was seeming mad. I guess he was ready to do a revolt, and they all, yeah. So.
Oh yeah, if he finds out who did, he's gonna find him $100,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's never gonna find that out. So.
Because unfortunately, everybody signed contracts with him, so it worked like I said it was gonna work.
So then is this going to stop them from doing that damn documentary?
It looks like it. They haven't said again. Once he took down the thing, I didn't read much, but they didn't mention the documentary at all.
So this actually stops him from doing the documentary.
Yeah, nobody. Essentially, nobody. Hamish said nobody wants to end up like Saunders, which is true. Saunders is a big joke in the community.
Well, see, then was it you that told me that he paid for Saunders? This is what I don't understand. First, he laughed at Saunders, and then he decided to pay for Saunders.
Yeah, Saunders is a useful tool.
Yeah, but Saunders is doesn't. I mean, he's not coming back anytime. He's not dipping his toe back in this. I don't think, is he?
He will if it comes to him testifying against you about the court documents and him doing your work.
That's if I started a lawsuit. So
yeah,
it's
if
like
you started a lawsuit, yes.
Don't start a lawsuit, then he's not dipping his toe back in there.
Yeah.
So
that's what they're waiting on, is you starting a lawsuit so he can just come on in there and be like, I did all this, he lied, and blah blah blah. Now,
yeah, well, I can.
when the Commonwealth of Richmond files their lawsuit, he can't do shit because this is criminal now. This isn't civil.
Yeah, so we have to wait for all that.
Yeah, this will be a criminal case. This won't be a civil case at all.
But you think Tony? Do you think Tony is going to do that show?
I honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think he is because, like I said, I haven't seen anything from him.
Well, his wife came out.
Why did she say you have cancer?
I don't know. And Meth is talking. Meth is running her mouth.
Oh yeah,
Supposedly.
well I know Meth hates you. You guys hate each other, so.
Yeah, but you think she would have shut her mouth pertaining to this? I'm sure. I'm wondering if he recorded that conversation, Tony.
I haven't heard it. I only heard it from based on what you told me.
If I'm wondering if he recorded that conversation, or I'm wondering if he even mentioned that conversation to them. That we haven't heard.
Like I said, I haven't heard him say anything. Since you told me that you guys talked, he hasn't posted one thing.
But he's running it off of his mouth on stock accounts.
That I don't know. Now you're assuming that, but you got to. I hope you're 100% sure about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. And why would his wife come out and say that I've got cancer?
I didn't even see that she said that.
She said it. Anonymous told me, and then I had somebody else that told me that.
And Anonymous is the Simon Ginks guy.
I don't think it is. To tell you the truth, I really don't think it is. I think it's somebody that guy that you mentioned to me that is. Well, then again, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think Simon has that capability. Then again, I could be wrong. It's funny because he asked me the same question. He said, "Is Simon knowing what I'm talking, or is Simon behind this?" Tony asked me that. I said, "Well, you know what? You have to ask Simon that question."
Yeah, because they think Simon's helping you.
I told him you have to ask Simon that question. But But Simon doesn't have that capability of doing all that. You think?
I mean, I don't know what he's doing, so I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Didn't know what they're talking about. Able to see, be able to hack into that shit. I didn't know Simon was a hacker.
I mean, if if he pays somebody to do it, maybe. But
well, somebody that hates Tony, so it probably. Well, yeah. I got. Well, look. Let's talk tomorrow. I got to take this call. Let's talk tomorrow. Keep me informed. From what you can see, there's nothing else. There's nothing else you can see. That's all they're talking about.
Yeah, that's all I can. That's essentially it. But yeah, I'll tomorrow night because I got a couple more houses to show tomorrow.
All right.
So I'll be in touch with you tomorrow, GG.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk then.
Bye bye.